you're here on a great day today. We just got a surprise box in the mail from Sean Smaldridge. He placed an order for us from Elysian Soap Shop.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vince with Sarah Vince and Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
we are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, and it's good to see you. We would not be the Barbershop Duet without you. And if you're here during our live premiere, join the chat, say hi. We've got some awesome folks from all over the world who hang out on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
We really do. It's pretty
cool.
We're
so grateful to have you. And for our mention today, it's a solution to a problem you may not even know you have. If you have a lot of the small, round EDP or splash bottles like we do, storage can sometimes be a little bit of an issue.
Yeah,
so
we had to get creative here.
Sarah found this on Amazon. What is this?
So it's a Lazy Susan, but it's two-tiered, and it's got that round shape. So when you put your little aftershaves in there, they all fit perfectly instead of clunking and blinging in there.
Two little rows, front, back, front, back, front, back. It is perfect. This is a picture of ours in our shave locker, and it makes them super easy to find, and it makes it super easy to browse through them, which is what I really like.
And I liked it because it had the little rods on the outside instead of the inside. So the inside is actually completely open, so you could fill the whole thing if you really wanted to and fit a lot on there.
It's two-tiered, y'all, so you can start building up high if that's how your shave den is arranged. So, yeah, that was a great solution for us, so we thought we would share it with you. And what's our soap today?
So when Sean reached out, he made sure to tell us that he got us 3 soaps, which is enough to make a whole day's worth of episodes, and they're all from Elysian Soap Shop.
Yes, which we're so excited because Tranquility Bay is one of our favorites from the early days of our show. And what is special about the one we're going to look at today?
This one is actually turning into a debut episode, which is awesome.
It's a new release from Shannon's, and the cool thing about it is it's a flanker to a soap that she already has that everybody loves. So, yo, what a great second introduction to this amazing artist. And we even had a lovely interview with her a couple days ago.
It was so great to talk to her.
What a sweet spirit she is. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the soap. Populated by demigods and ruled by kings and powerful princes, the Atlanteans were punished by the gods for achieving immortality, and their mythical island was submerged into the sea for all eternity. Today, all that remains are rumors of a glorious utopian civilization.
Welcome to Atlantis Deep. Dive beneath the dazzling sun-drenched waves, once again to explore a lost world of ancient wonders hidden in the deep sea.
Whoa, y'all, I've been taken on a journey.
Wow.
I love a good sales pitch.
Right? I do know that she did mention that it's different than the current Atlantis, that it has a different
it's a
depth
flanker,
to it.
y'all, which we weren't even entirely sure what they were.
Nope.
But a flanker is like a soap that is established, everybody loves, and then they add something or they take something away. They do something just to change its personality a little bit, but not to change the identity of the soap. So, y'all.
So one's a lighter, brighter one, one's a little deeper, darker, kind of scent-wise. So,
like, I think an argument can be made that 345's Fresh Cut Fade has a flanker in Fleet Street Pie Shop because we kind of thought it might be like Fresh Cut Fade with some apple pie in it. So, y'all,
I'm
excited to start with the flanker and then work our way back in. Let's have an unboxing. Oh, Sean, this is more than kind of you. Thank you, buddy.
It's pretty sturdy box here.
Wow, let's see what's in this one. Ooh, all right.
I forgot her tubs have gold on them.
Oh, y'all, her tubs are
gold.
beautiful. Look at this presentation. What is in there?
Whoa,
yo, we got a card! It's not just a note, it's a whole card, y'all.
It's to the Barbershop Duet.
I know.
This is for
see
curious, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Thank you! Thank us! We didn't do anything! Thank you, Sean. Okay, let's see. A gift for you from your friend Sean Smaldridge. Thank you for your support and enjoy. Love, Shannon.
Oh, it's all her matchy goldness going on, you know?
So sweet. And look at this!
Oh, my goodness.
These are just beautiful. And this is, I think, the one we want.
That is.
Y'all, look at the gold lid. Look at the tub itself. Just beautiful. And plenty of room to lather in the bowl if you want to. Samples for y'all! If you happen to be in the live chat right now, put your hand up during the premiere and we'll send some of these out to you to try. What do we got?
Okay, we do have a sample of this one, so if you want to try the new one.
Yeah, y'all, you can get a sample of the new one.
There's cherry tobacco. Ooh, and pine and pepper. She was mentioning that one sounded good. And then we even have an Olympus little aftershave sample.
How cool is
Wowie
that?
zowie!
What else did Sean say? You did not see this, but you did not
No.
see sticks for a future episode, and you did not see
this
what
is
is
good for
this?
summer. A pineapple ambrosia.
Pineapple ambrosia,
These
yum!
will
Now,
make me
we're not going to
cry.
smell these until we do the episode, but whoa, we got fun times ahead. Thank you, Shannon and Sean. This is just
That was a nice team effort to
beyond
pick
generous.
these out.
We're so
Yeah.
touched. How kind of you. And you know what? I think
every
we are
time.
definitely going to have to play Rock'em Sock'em Robots to figure out who gets to do this first impression. Oh, hey, look, the lot number is my lucky number, 2402240169357.
Wow. There,
Anyway,
now you know his lucky number.
I'm guessing this is an aquatic because it's
Yeah,
Atlantis,
right?
right?
You gotta
And
think.
if you want a fun deep dive on YouTube, go watch the Y-Files and look up Atlantis. They've made some discoveries lately that are a little bit eyebrow-raising, to say the least, when it comes to Atlantis. This might be a little bit more based in
Fellow YouTube
reality
channel.
than we're aware of. But I think I want to talk to you about your first impression first.
Ooh.
Let's take it in.
Hey, I can't help think of King Triton just
I know.
because
That's us playing Little Mermaid at the beginning, right?
how can you not?
Yeah, right, here
and
we
this
go.
is our
Let's-
only one with the
I
gold,
love the
fancy,
gold.
and even the side label. We
You could
got
lather in the tub. There's
Okay,
plenty of
there's
room.
space
Not
in
that
it.
there's anything wrong with that.
Look at the color. Don't smell, but look at the color. It's
a
kind of a
beautiful
lavender
pour.
kind of fun pour going on.
Beautiful.
Okay, let's see.
All right, take it in. I love that. It's almost a lavender color.
It really is like trying not to be hinted at. Okay, you are not wrong thinking aquatic stuff.
Ah, right. I love it. Now,
Which is actually super fun with summer approaching because this really does fit that.
now, how does it say it's an aquatic to you?
It's funny, if I didn't see the color blue, my brain is showing me like that deep blue,
Deep blue
pretty,
sea,
pretty
huh?
blue. Hanging out with Nemo and
I
Dory.
know, right?
But there is something bright, like I'm underwater. I can see that the color is brighter above,
Right.
But then it's deeper, deep,
Oh.
darker colors as under. So there's like more depth to this than I was expecting. It's not just a
Gotcha.
streamlined aquatic. There is lighter top notes, and then there's darker kind of, I don't say dark, but something that's basic. You know, there's a base to the scent
Right.
still.
Ooh. Now, saltwater or freshwater?
Oh, I guess fresh. Fresh water.
Oh, nice. Great Lakes territory we're talking about here.
I don't know. It just, I don't get a salty zest, but the color,
Oh, nice.
I almost get like more Bahamas or something. Like it's just
yeah.
that pretty color. And there's something, I don't know what the not normal, but the original Atlantis smells like.
yes, we'll look into that in a minute when we
I'm
do
just
set
going
notes,
blind here, but there is something that's like a really pretty floral, but then it almost turns into like, I don't think this is in there, but something that could be almost like a blueberry.
Oh.
It's something that gets a little sweet, but it's not quite gourmand or anything. It's just
Right.
something to make it a little sweeter in there.
Oh, I love it.
And then there's got to be some sort of a citrusy something at the top that's making it brighter.
Nice.
But the zone that I'm stuck in is that middle part. It's really, I'm getting a light on above me and a darker.
Like being in the water.
Yeah. And the depth of this, though, is not a normal scent. It's not one we had before, but it's creating that depth somehow.
Nice. All right.
I don't think it's something that we've really had as a base note, but it's working here, whatever it is.
Nice. Are there any particular scent notes that jump out at you that you could name?
I'm really trying. It's some sort of really pretty floral-ish that's making it be aquatic.
Oh, okay.
And then there's definitely a citrusy thing on top, and that mid part, I don't know what's creating the blue effect that I'm getting. That's why I was like, I don't
Nice.
think it's a blueberry, but it's something that's in there that smells
All right.
darn
Well,
good.
let me jump in the mystery machine.
And
with
there's
you.
like
Let me see what we got here.
a white spice of some sort.
Ooh,
That's all I got. I don't
very
know.
nice.
Going
All
in blind,
right.
we did not read anything.
My
So
second
first
Elysian
impression.
soap. All right,
Let's
here we
see.
go, folks. Whoa.
I have no idea if what I was saying could even help at all. But
Whoa.
see what you can find.
All right, y'all, listen. Let's have a grown-up conversation. We loaded up on EDP samples from Barrett. I mean, about 15 of them, because we didn't want to get
Lots
the
of
big
little
ones
samplies,
and best, until we'd actually smelled them. And for me, I can divide them into one of two categories. They either are a little bit more, I don't want to use the G word, but a little bit more generic. They give you more of a vibe, right? There's one that for me, it's called Pool Time and by Barrett, and it's based on something called Afternoon Swim. And it just kind of gives the vibe of a lovely outdoor pool party without having too strong an identity. So that's the word I want to focus on, is identity. Those fragrances for me create a lovely vibe, but if I smell it again tomorrow, I may not be able to absolutely identify that's what I was smelling yesterday, because it's a vibe, it's not a character. These scents have an identity. And I almost want to start an identity rating system for this show.
That'd be kind of fun.
Because I think when the scent notes are a little bit less intense, we have a little bit more of a challenge in describing how they come together. It's almost like looking at a painting that's a little bit faded in its color, and it's a little bit hard to describe the detail, right? There are some, however, that come out of that printer vibrant and with a strong identity. And it doesn't mean a strong intensity.
No.
But it means a strong identity.
It's different. It's its own thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's got a pride in that identity. This is the soap that I am. These are my characteristics. Nobody else is like
any
that.
others. Yeah.
Y'all, this one has an identity. I love that it has Triton's Triton on the front of it, because this has a gorgeous aquatic masculine identity.
But do you see why it was hard to pick out scent notes? Because it's blended
but
so
if
well.
I smelled this tomorrow, if I didn't smell this anymore today, and I caught a whiff of this tomorrow, I would immediately know
No, it was that one.
That's what this is, because it has such a unique character and identity, and I
would agree.
Love that, because that's, I think, where the skill lies in these perfumeries, is in creating an identity for these soaps. And boy, this one's got a character I can instantly name and identify, but I've never really met it before.
Which is fun that we have not read the original, or not smelled the original, because we're going in blind, but now it makes us want to go and get the other one so we can compare notes.
I see the foamy ocean waves with this. I love that she said it puts her underwater, because this does. And it's done, look at my face, with a sweetness, which is what I love. It doesn't go crazy. No. It doesn't get all the way to like sugary sweet, but it's done with a subtle sweetness.
You know there's sunshine out. You know that there's colors around you, like that
There's
vibrancy
not a
comes
seaweed
through.
in this. It's not done that way. It's done the other way. And it's done in creating, I think, both a vibe and a character, because it's got a coldness to it. It's got a foamy character to it. But then once you're there, I do get that aquatic floral, that super light, little bit of a musk that denotes that aquatic saltiness, like.
And then what is that other under thing? Because there's something new I don't think I've smelled before.
I think it might be gourmandy, but without it being a gourmand character in this.
No, yeah. Like, I don't want to take a bite of it. I know I'm a place.
No, but there's something in the middle of all those other things. Yeah, that's giving it a little bit of that backbone, and I'm not sure what that is.
No,
it's not like coconut. It's not tropical. Get that out of your head. This is more like mid-Atlantic for me.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
This is a little bit like you got Jack in the water and you're floating on a door.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, that's what this
or
like
Pirates, you hit the islands, you know?
Oh, we
I don't
haven't
know.
watched Titanic yet. We had planned to,
failed.
but we didn't start it yet.
But
We
this
could add
could
this to
add.
the pile that we're going to smell when we watch that movie. This gives you that cold mid-Atlantic feel to it for me.
Do you think when we lather, it'll kind of find its other... Because right now it's blended so well that it's almost hard, which I enjoy, pulling it apart. But there might be a way to test it out.
Oh, y'all, this is going to be beautiful, because
I
it's
don't
an
wanna mess
aquatic.
up
Let's
the
add a little
floor.
water to it. Makes perfect sense to me.
It's too pretty.
Oh, is it soft? Is it
It's
harder?
kind
What
of
do you-
right in the
Oh,
middle.
it's got a little bite back to the
bite.
stick. It's letting you
Yeah.
know there's stuff happening here. All
And
right.
there's a little bit more in there.
This is our lather bowl from Pete Hendricks at HCNC.
HCNC.
It was a gift at the beginning of our journey, and we refer to this as our no-nonsense lather bowl. Y'all,
Going right to
you just
business
need to
here.
get the soap on the bristles.
Yep.
This will do it for you. And this is our brush from Andy at the Wet Shaving Store. We love this brush. Talk about backbone.
Yeah, it actually, speaking of backbone, it's a good brush to show that.
Here we go, y'all. Watch this. Just
It's
one,
so funny. Look, it's
two,
kind of purple lavender pinky.
Right. Oh, look at that.
Wow, immediate, no nonsense.
Beautiful.
See, there you
and
go.
just smell the salt.
So, is more salt?
I get it now.
Okay, funny. Let's see.
Let's see.
I
I
was
can
just-
smell it from here off the lather. What are you smelling?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe because you'd asked fresh water, and I was like, I don't know, it's so pretty. I wanted to say fresh,
Oh,
but
there are
maybe you're
definitely
right.
things that pop out in lathers, y'all, that you may not be able to smell off the puck, because really, they're not designed to live and breathe in there.
Yeah, this is their hiding
is
place.
where we use them, right? there. Oh.
Wow, look at that lather waking up quickly.
Whoa, y'all, I love soaps that are a little bit stronger in intensity, and this one is sitting for me at about a 4, and I love that, a 4 out of 5.
It is waking up in our lather here.
Oh, this is just a fun soap to lather. Look at this yogurt coming to life.
Yeah, it's fun to have a second one from her because a lot of the other artisans, we know their base a little bit more. So getting used to like what is part of it and what's not.
I'm not even done building this, but she's got to smell this.
Yeah, it's waking up quickly.
Wow, beautiful, icy cold rocks.
I'm with you.
Waves and salt and being out in the middle of the Atlantic at night. Like, gorgeous.
I know, and I was just trying to think, like, I don't think there's a time of day that I wouldn't wear this.
Nope,
like it,
but for
I
me,
know
this
we're
is
explaining
nighttime.
a place and kind of different things happening.
Yeah.
But she did mention that the deep is kind of more of that deeper tone, so that maybe it's more like a nighttime version of Atlantis versus a daytime of just the plain Atlantis.
And you know what I love? It was just the lighter things. It was just the salty things, just like the topper notes, the sweeter notes. Is that a word? Topper
It
notes?
is now.
If it was just the topper notes, it wouldn't be deep. But there's something in this, something in those florals, something in that rockiness that just takes this deep and mixing with the intensity being on the stronger side.
And it's
it just
interesting.
lets you go as far down
We
as you
do
wanna
have
go
some
with
other
this
aquatics,
scent.
but there's nothing that kind of approaches this.
You know, I'm totally glad you said that. Of the aquatics that we've got, this is on the less sweeter side. I mean, I know I was talking about it being sweet in the middle, but this does not go as sweet as most of the aquatics we have.
And
this
yeah,
stays a
some
little
are
bit
too-
more on the cold bracing side. for me.
Or they go to that cologne side where it just
Right.
starts aquatic and then it just shifts to more that masculine cologne hit.
Yeah,
This
I do
kind of
not
lives right
get
in the
cologne
middle.
from this. I get a real place. I get real natural smells from this.
Yeah, like I almost get like you know when sand is wet, it has a different
Ooh.
texture.
Yeah. Oh,
Like, I
I'm glad
almost
you're
get
here today.
that.
It's that. Yes, wet sand.
It almost feels
in
it
this.
like, you know, you almost get the sense of like a clay or a sand. It's not,
Right.
it doesn't make this scent smell dirty. I don't want to say
No,
that, but
no,
that
not at all.
texture is different.
Yep. And I think it's about time that we take a little bit of a maritime journey to look at these scent notes and those from the original. Let's consult the webs. All right, folks, so this is from the sales page at ElysianSoapShop.com. These are the scent notes for the original Atlantis. So this is not the flanker. This is the first one.
the white label,
But let's start
yeah.
here. Sparkling top notes of anise and sweet orange mingle with ginger and Szechuan pink pepper to create a bold and fiery opening. I'm going to get that. Next, you are met by a floral blend of green geranium and soft linden, followed by the cooling and subtle oceanic currents of marine and oyster shell.
Wow.
Dive beneath the dazzling sun-drenched waves to find a deep and mysterious base of Indonesian vetiver, smoke, and ambergris waiting to be discovered. Atlantis is a modern take on a classic aquatic fragrance. Fresh, elegant, timeless.
Wow.
All right, and these are the scent notes for Atlantis Deep. The flanker, let's see how they're different.
All right, here we go. Sparkling top notes of yuzu.
Already?
Eucalyptus.
Yes.
Oh, this is where it's
That's
different.
the cold.
Yeah.
That's the cold. It's a eucalyptus, almost
deeper.
menthol feeling in this.
And coriander. Mingle with.
And now we're back.
Okay, this is some of the other ones. Ginger and
Yep.
Szechuan pink pepper to create a bold and fiery opening.
A little bit
It's
different and a little bit the same.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. And next.
Okay, next you are met by a floral blend of, ooh, this is different. Rose Absolute,
Whoa.
Lily of the Valley. I knew there was a pretty sweet in there. And Cassis. That's a
Yo,
new flower.
Right? Followed by cooling and subtle oceanic currents of deep blue marine and oyster shell.
That's similar too.
That's why she put herself in the water.
Yeah, I was
'cause
in
it's
there.
there. That blue
Yeah.
marine and oyster shell? Are you kidding
So
me,
that's
Shannon?
what I
There's
think.
oyster shell in
Right.
that smell?
When I was trying to say clay and sand, I think that's what I was trying to say,
See,
but I didn't
that's
know.
why she's that much smarter than me, folks. She
Not
already
that
got
much,
that.
it's okay.
Wow. And you know what? These florals, hold on, let's talk for
Yeah,
a second.
these are
because
different.
she took the center of these that are what give them their sweet, and she took some of the other heavier grandma type floral scents
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
out of them.
not in there.
Out of them. So if you think you're going to get rose in this, you don't. You get the sweetness of the heart of
Mm-hmm.
the rose mixed with those other florals.
And then Lily of the Valley almost makes it
Wow.
more of that masculine white floral.
Right.
Like,
A
and
little
I
bit
think
of
that
white
adds to the
musk sense
foamy
I was
part.
getting,
Yeah.
I think.
mhm.
Absolutely. And then at the bottom,
All right.
finally.
The oceanic notes are joined by a deep and mysterious base of Indonesian
There it
vetiver,
is.
smoke and ambergris, waiting to be discovered. Atlantis is fresh, elegant, and timeless. I would agree. Oh, also, the perfumers are herself and J. Mann. Cool.
Hey, it's a collaboration.
Yeah, okay.
Mr. Man, we are very impressed. This
Thank
is
you,
beautiful.
too. These are wonderful.
Shannon, this is the kind of thing where when you read the ingredients on a beautiful beef Wellington, you don't have any idea how they took those ingredients and
Nope.
made that beef Wellington. Y'all, this is just inspired. Yeah. I love this. And I love that look into the florals. I love that look into the smoke and the ambergris, because they're just using parts of those fragrances to build this beautiful painting.
And it's good that you read the first one, because we can really see like the little tweaks and things that were made to add more of that depth, like the yuzu, eucalyptus, and coriander. Like that's a different part, and the different florals. And then it kind of rounds off that same little undertone to keep it still based in Atlantis.
Oh, you know what? I'm having a rather funny thought. We can take this a little bit deeper. Y'all, every once in a while I've run into a scent, an air freshener, something like that, that's meant to be an aquatic. This reminds me of the first time I went to a real art museum. Like, wait a minute. Now I get it.
This aquatic.
Is on an entirely different level of mastery and artisanship that I have not smelled before. This is one of the most amazing aquatics I've ever smelled in my life. And I think the testament to it is that I totally get it when you name these scent notes, but my brain didn't take me there when I smelled this. My brain did not take me to this list of amazing things. No. It took me out to the middle of a dark ocean, and that's what I love, because that trip was real. When you smell this, your nose is overly informed that you're not standing in a nice warm bathroom. You are standing at the edge of a ship in the middle of the North Atlantic.
Yeah.
And
I think that's why at the first impressions, when you were asking me all those questions, I'm like, I don't even want to figure it out. I'm just enjoying how the scent is playing against my nose to take me there.
Oh,
it's such a different play on an aquatic. Only because I think you're right. There's a streamlined version of an aquatic, and this is not it. This has all the details, all the depth, and you can tell by the care that they put into this that every tier, the top, mids, and bottoms, are all descriptive.
Right.
And look at that lather. I know we don't talk about lather much, but this is our second one.
Right, and
it's
I love
thing.
that I found the coldness, because I think that's what the eucalyptus gives you. The yuzu, I think, is just the clever man's bergamot in this situation. I think it's being used to be that beautiful citrus without something you could immediately identify. Like, this whole thing is just a magic trick.
It
is.
Like,
put you in the middle of an
because
ocean.
When I was saying I'm like right in the middle, and I could tell that there was lighter things on top, and I could tell that there were other things underneath.
Yeah.
But I almost didn't want to pick. It just put me literally like aerial level in the ocean, you know?
Right. And you know what? There's an important factor of when I smell a shaving soap that I've noticed recently. The most clever of scents when I'm standing in our shave den, they make me smile.
Yeah,
like
that's
an
a good
idiot standing alone in the bathroom.
Smile.
I'll grab 4 or 5 soaps, and then I'll grab one that just fits my particular mood so perfectly that when I take it in, I just go,
there it is. Ding, ding, ding.
At how clever it is. And y'all, this is high on that list. This is always going to elicit that response from me, because when you smell this, it is so clever. None of those scent notes are here, really. This is that magical place and that magical depth that Shannon wants to take you to. And boy, did she do it right. It's almost like looking at a beautiful painting and discussing the brand of paint that made the blue. It doesn't work that way. You're going to be diving into that painting and kind of becoming a part of it. And that's what this is doing.
I'm so glad that this is launching for April 5th, because this is the perfect time of season. Like right when spring is approaching summer, like this smell fits perfectly. You're planning your summer vacations. You want to go escape out of reality and be ready to go enjoy the depths of your vacation. This is exactly the smell that you want to have with you.
And I don't know if there's a splash for this, but I don't think you'd want to wear it at a board meeting, y'all. I think you'd want to wait till you were heading out to go surfing. I think you'd want to wait till you were ready for a day of adventure, because I think this would just write a check it couldn't cash. If you're going to wear something this fun to the office?
No.
Nah.
Yeah, if we were planning a Disney cruise or something and you're going out to the Bahamas, this is where we'd be taking it. You know, like it has that sense of just enjoying
adventure.
Yeah, like escape, enjoying like a private island. There's nobody else there to bug you like that. This is the smell you want.
Phones don't work. And look at this, y'all. Look at the lather on this bread. I know we don't comment on lather at the Barbershop Duet unless it's absolutely extraordinary, but this is absolutely extraordinary.
And for our second one from her, it's really nice to see. It's a happy lather.
So, Sean, I hope you can get your nose on this too, buddy, because this is just an amazing thing. We're so grateful that you sent it to us. So it's pretty simple. All you have to do is be the rebellious daughter of King Triton. You're going to go have a little meeting with his sister. That's right. Ursula is his sister. And you're going to strike up a little bargain. And just about the time your fin disappears along with your voice, you just got your own!
So head over to ElysianSoapShop.com, where you'll find this and a bunch of other cool stuff.
There are some soaps, y'all, that when I smell them, I smile. Alone in my bathroom, I smile. And this is one of them. And I'm holding it upside down. Shannon, thank you for this. What an extraordinary scent. And thank you for letting us do it on release day. It's so exciting. I just love the cold factor in this. I love the rocky factor in this. I love the aquatic factor in this. And y'all, this lather, it left my skin extra conditioned in a way that I haven't even really identified yet, but I want more. Thank you, Shannon.
Welcome to Messages.
Y'all, Matt at Teton Shaves in Idaho, he makes the most extraordinary shaving brushes. This one's from the Zen series. He sent it out to us. And even better, he sent us out a code. Good for any brush on his entire site. Y'all, go check him out. And it's going to be a giveaway for y'all! So all you have to do is send an email here to wesentyou@thebarbershopduet.com and mention Matt and his brushes from Teton Shaves. Go give him a follow on the various social medias. That'd be kind of you. And then come back on May 1st to see if you are our lucky winner.
Best of luck.
You know what I love? You know what I love best? This is equal parts calming and adventurous.
Yes.
So this both has, it's like being on a cruise ship.
It is.
It's like absolutely calming. You got a spa to your left. You got a deck chair to your right. But you've also got the North Atlantic 8 feet in front of you. And if you go over that railing, you're not coming back. So it's kind of that feeling of being like ultimately pampered, but a little bit scared and adventurous at the same time, like on the Disney Wonder in the middle of the North Atlantic at night.
I feel like that's exactly what I'd want to wear. I'd actually probably be wearing this leading up to that, just in excitement of being there. But honestly, like, you're right. I think I almost want to keep this as a private thing to wear. I wouldn't want to wear this to work. I'd want to keep it to wear and enjoy on the experience, you know?
And our constant viewers know that I am cultivating a very small and short F-word list of my favorite soaps. And I gotta tell you, Shannon, this made it. This has made the cut. This is on my F-word list, y'all. This is an amazing aquatic. Put in the comments if you know.
I'm just really curious now to get our hands on just the straight up Atlantis version now, because if that's like a brighter daytime more version and this is more that deeper depth side to it.
Well, I'm just curious.
Intrigued.
This is so amazing and so clever that its flanker can't be all that far.
Right? If that's what inspired this, I mean, it's gotta be pretty darn good.
Ooh, and thank you for continuing our adventure into the amazing inventory at Elysian Soap Shop, because these are just extraordinary.
Yeah, and it seems like Sean picked out some other two
Sean
good
knows.
ones for us to be diving into shortly.
Sean knows, and
He
stay
does.
tuned. They'll be coming soon, yo.
They will. Thank you so much for having our call with us, Shannon. We can't wait to get to know your other soaps, so come back for the next one. Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
Why, you'll smell better just watching this.